Good morning, everybody. It's Ria here, just popping on with today's paragraph share. Just want to start my day off that way. So I will just get on with business. It's a beautiful day here in Florida. It's supposed to be thunderstorms, and my son was supposed to have field days, and they were canceled due to the thunderstorms, which I was going to go volunteer, but it looks like it's shaping up, but we'll see. Maybe they kind of come out of nowhere sometimes. All right, so I'm just going to choose a paragraph multi-dimensionally. I love how we are vibrating at different frequencies all the time, and we draw in and bring resonance to the energies that we bring forth. So I like to just have spirit choose one, and it's not really spirit, it's our own energy, our own resonance, attracting the paragraph that we need to hear for today. So I will just ask for guidance. Hey Kelly, how are ya? Oh my God, look at this. I picked a blank page. And it's so funny that I picked a blank page because I was contemplating, I really wanted to share this other message, and I was going to do it in two separate videos. Oh my God, I got goosebumps. I was going to do it in two separate videos because I didn't want to combine two different types of material into one, because I like to label it like paragraph share and then put it on YouTube, and then whatever else I'm doing to have like a specific content, so that not everything is all mumbo jumbled. But this is my sign, guys. That is unbelievable. And there's pages after this, so it's a blank page. So I'm going to share what I just posted on. Come from your heart. Oh my God, Kelly. The message does have to come from the heart, and it's totally to do with the heart that I'm sharing. So I just posted on my blog spot this beautiful shell. I was running and I saw this beautiful heart shell, but within the heart shell, I had a bunch of like mumbo jumbo. If you look at my posts today, there's one, and it's called Gaia's Guidance, and it's message from the heart also, but it's this shell, and it's got a bunch of little like sand and other little mini shells within that heart. And I really had a revelation, and it's to do with the symbol of the cross. You know, the cross that Jesus was hung on. He's symbolized a lot by the cross, and that means carrying your sacrifice, or it can have a lot of negative connotations of suffering. But I really was enlightened of what the cross really is, just symbolized by this heart with all the different little aspects in it. It's really cool because it's his heart, and I was just surprised of the way that it appeared. So what the message is that I wanted to share is, we always talk about going within, tuning into the energy of the heart. God's voice is within your heart. But, oh my God, I'm just really understanding the depth. Like, we understand things in layers. We might get a surface and we go a little deeper and a little deeper and a little deeper. And today, last night actually, and it was also, I can't take total credit for this because I was listening to another channeling and it talked a little bit about this, but the heart literally is the center point. It is the balancing center. It is the center of where all aspects of you meet. It is the communication hangout of all aspects of you and God's self. The heart is the center point in the meeting point where all integration of energies take place. It is where we are drawing on all the multidimensional aspects of ourself, all aspects of our higher self, all aspects of our God self, while we are in the physical form. This is the meeting place. It is the meeting place. It is the integration place. It is the communication place. And where the cross comes into light is, I've been doing this breathing, and I I relate it to also the modality that I present, where I talk about the modality that I do is to activate and integrate your own individual divine stamp of you in the physical form. Because we're in the physical form, we have come to live that in the physical form. And when you activate the heart, it's activating all aspects of you. You are drawing on all energetic aspects of you multi-dimensionally. They talk about the Akashic records. You are drawing from all your Akashic records when you activate the heart energy. When you activate it, it's all of you in physical form, even though there's higher aspects of you, beyond this form. But the heart is the meeting place. It is your PowerPoint. It is your communication hangout to your higher self. And when you activate that, you're removing layers, not just removing, but you're integrating the energies. You're bringing things to light and understanding. So when you breathe in, I imagine that when I breathe in, I am drawing, and look at this. There looks like there's this light above me. We're drawing in our spiritual energy, right down to the heart, breathing in. So I imagine simultaneously I'm drawing in my spiritual energy and the physical energy from Mother Earth. That is our direct line of our physicality, is Mother Earth. So when you breathe in, it's all here. It's all in the heart. And it's integrating, it's mixing, balancing all those energies. And when you breathe out, I imagine that's what we've brought forth in our physical being. So breathing in, we're drawing in from the upper and lower cross, the upper representing spiritual energies, the invisible energies that we might not understand in the physical realm. And we're drawing in the physical realm to meet them in the heart space and balance them, integrate them, activate them. And then when we breathe out, it comes out sideways of the cross, both the left and right parts of the cross, in that is our expression. This part of the cross is our expression of the spiritual and physical self coming together, meeting, balancing, integrating, and then breathing it out. That is our expression. Oh my God. When you know stuff, but then you really understand it at a deeper level? That's exactly how I feel about this whole breathing the cross. Breathing in the physical, breathing in the spiritual, integrating, melding, balancing, and then breathing out. And there it goes. And everything truly is within the heart space. There's a lot of talk of, how we connect to our galactic, how we connect to past lives, how we are connecting to future aspects of ourselves. But still, that connecting center is still here. We can use outside procedures, modalities, techniques, healings to activate, but really we're activating it within ourselves. That outside is a reflection of already that capability within. So it's all a blessing. It all works together, but it is truly all within. And when they say, just go with the flow, I'm going with the flow of the universe, just go with it. What you're really doing, though, is you are the flow. You're creating the flow. Because when you come to the heart, you are balancing, you are integrating, you are melding all those aspects of you which create the flow of life for you. So when you come in here to your center, to your meeting place, to your place of balancing and integration, you are automatically in the flow. The flow isn't necessarily coming from the outside towards you. Like when something happens and you say, I'm just going with the flow. Understand that flow is coming from that center. It is emanating from that meeting place within your heart. So the more, through just faith and trust, you can breathe in those energies, the spiritual and the physical, bring them to the center, meld them, integrate and blow out. You're releasing energies you don't need, but you are also releasing a more purified expression of you. And then through me, through my sharing, through my understanding of that, I am sharing what I just gained with you. So that is my expression. This little mini video is my expression of that coming together and integration and balancing of the energies. It's so beautiful because we can make it so hard and so complex. And you know, when they always say it comes down to the breath, the breath, the breath. That's not just hogwash. It's not just breathing in the fresh air and stimulating and activating. You truly are breathing in your higher, I don't want to say higher, but your spiritual and physical. And you're bringing it all in here to meld, balance, activate, and then breathing it out. You're releasing. Yeah, you are releasing through the breath, but you are undergoing a spiritual and physical, a yin and yang activation within your own heart. They say God is the very breath you breathe, because God is. But when you're breathing in, you're breathing it in through your lungs. You're taking it in through your heart, and then it's circulated throughout your body. And not just your body is the physical mirror representation of earth. So our body and our earth are one and the same. They do work in unison. They do work in symbiosis, because in here, our connection in here does create our connection and our creation in our physical world. And I know it might seem really simple to you guys and Kelly, but sometimes when someone speaks a little different and their frequency carries just their explanation carries just a teeny bit of a tweak in frequency or vibration, then we gain something else from it. So I'm just still amazed that I was drawn to the blank page in order to speak of the heart cross. I'm going to call it the cross breath from now on. I'm going to relay it to it's the breath of the cross, which is nothing but expansion, integration, and balancing. And then Kelly says, speak from the heart. And she didn't know that the message was literally to do with the heart. It's amazing. So when you do that, and you do breathe, and you do just bring all it takes is focus awareness. Just focused awareness and intent that's what you're doing with your breath. And even if you don't, like, you can say, well, what if someone's breathing and they aren't bringing focus, attention, or awareness? Are they also gaining in that cross breath? They are, but they don't realize it. So because they don't realize it and their attention is not of that, they will not see it. It's like what you bring your attention to, you create. There's a saying, if a tree tips over in the middle of a forest, did it really tip over? Did it really blow down? Is it even there? And they say no, not if our awareness and our attention is not on it. It is our awareness and our attention on something that creates it, that creates that hologram. Life is just becoming more and more magical and unbelievable. That's all I can say. So when you bring attention to the breath and focus, and I know we know this, but you really do meet at that heart center if you bring that awareness to it. And that breath truly does cleanse, activate, purify, and nourish your expression of the physical and the spiritual you on earth. That's why we're here. And I just find that a really simple way to understand it. Like, a lot of times we're told things, we know it, we want to believe it, but then like I said, there's different levels of knowing. And it's simple. Breathe and bring focus to that. And then you create the flow of the universe. The flow of the universe, God's self, that is the highest expression of love and frequency, which is love and joy. When you bring attention to that, you create that flow and you enter it in your everyday life. It merges. All energies merge. You merge. Oh my God, there's no separation. Like, you know how they always say, there's no separation, be the energy. And today, I have to say, is like a pinnacle point, I don't know if that's how you would say it, of a deeper understanding that when they say you are God, you are Mother Earth, you are the life, you are the universe. I feel it today more than I ever have. And it's like emerging. That's all I can say. It's emerging. And I understood it better with that whole breath. The breathing simultaneously of the spiritual and the physical, and expressing it, and you merge When you exhale, you're merging with your reality because you're creating your reality, and your reality is just a hologram of the energy that you're breathing out, that your focus, attention, and awareness are on. So I just really wanted to share that. And I guess that's going to be my my blank paragraph share. That was like stinking unbelievable. But you know what? There's even a deeper message to that. Your life, guys, Kelly, anybody else who watches, is really a blank page. This is your life. Think of it this way. This is your life. This is your reality. And the focus, the awareness, and the intent you place on this page, guess what? It creates this. Whoops. Let's make a little more pages. It creates this. So it's as simple as your breath, bringing that focus, attention, and awareness to the heart. That heart cross breath starts here, but then you create this. You create your story of your human physical experience in this life, in this reality. Even though you exist everywhere else, our focus and our attention is on, this is me, this life. Kelly, this is your life. So it only makes sense that we're going to draw all aspects, not focus so much on where we are in other places, but just draw on that energy to create now. Yes, create what you want. And again, what do you want to create? Again, it's all in here. Breathe it in, exhale it, and it manifests. It expresses and materializes into our physical reality. That's how simple it is. We make it so complex and so hard. We don't need all these rituals, procedures. They're fun. I like to participate in them. They help us. What they do, they help us in the way that they create a intent, a clarity, a focal point for us. So all those outside procedures, rituals, all of that, it's not that we need it, but what it does is it brings a focal point, and then the focal point is within us and we create it. And it was always within us. Even that procedure, ritual, and all that is still just a reflection of within us, but it's like a little outside sign saying, focus on this, bring your intent here, and then you create it. Son of a bee. Well, thank you for joining me today, Kelly. Honor, pleasure, and it's nice, you know, it's nice to have live interaction, but it's also, nice just to put it out there too, no matter what. So thank you very much, Kelly. Go forth, breathe it in. Breathe in all that Kelly is, and create your physical, oh my God, it's your story. Create your story. Create your world. The power is yours, all in the breath. Thank you. Have an awesome, awesome day. Thank you for joining in, Kelly. Love you. Mwah. And Tori. And I saw that Tanya watched our live yesterday, so that's cool. Thank you. Bye-bye. Have an awesome weekend. We're going to head to, because we're in Florida and we don't ever, visit southern areas. We're going to go to Charleston this weekend, and that's like 3 or 4 hours away. I think it's 4 hours away from us. We visited Savannah, Georgia, but we're going to go check out Charleston and some of the islands in, I think it'd be probably South Carolina. So anyways, it's going to be a nice weekend. Love you.